Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we are going to implement the authentication for Firebase, but first we need to fix a little issue. And as you probably know, if you go to our app file in tutorial app, as you can see, for now by default we start with the login view, which is wrong. We should be starting if the user is authenticated with the main tab view, and if he is not, we should start in with the login view. So let's start by fixing this, and to fix this we will go to our root folder, which is this one. We will create two new groups. First one will be view, and the second one, which will be view model. Okay, perfect. And here we will start with the view model. We will create a new file, a Swift file. We will call it root view model. Okay, perfect. Will be import swiftui. We will also import combine, and we will import firebase. And here we will start with class root view model. Root view model, which will be an observable object. Okay, perfect. And here we will have at published, and it will be var user session. It will be of type firebase auth dot current user, and for some reason he doesn't recognize. Okay, I apologize. Okay, firebase auth dot user, I think. Yes, dot user, and it will be option. And now if I go to my view, I will be testing on the user session if it's nil or not. So here, let's create a new file. It will be a SwiftUI view. Let's call it root view. Okay, perfect. And here we will have a group, and inside my group we will have, I will first, call my view model. It will be add state object private var view model equal root view model, and here it will be if view model dot user session is not nil. In that case, show me main tab view, and if not, show me the login view. Okay, which is perfect, I think. Now we go to our tutorial app, and here we call our root view. But as you know, for now, if I go to my view model, user session will always be nil, so I need to get the value. And if you remember in the last video, aside our auth service, we are using a user session, which we are updating. For example, when we create a user, as you can see, serve.user session equal result.user. And later when we implement also the login, we will do the same. We will give the user session the result.user. So we need to subscribe to our user there. And that's easy to implement. So we will create private func setup subscribers, and here it will be I think what's called auth service dot shared dot user session or dot dollar user session dot sync, and here it will be user session, and here it will be self dot user session equal user session. And of course I need to store it somewhere, so I will need private var Cancellables should be equal to a set of any cancellable, and here it will be dot store in at cancellable. Okay, perfect. Now just I need to call my setup subscriber inside my initializer. So here in my initializer I will call setup subscribers, and hopefully it will be perfect now. Okay, now we need to go to my auth service, and here I need now to call the login. So it will be admin actor function login. It will call email of type string, and also password of type string. It will be async throws. Okay, perfect. And I will also need to call this login inside my login view model. So if I go to my login view model here, I will need to call it. So I will create a function called login, and here it will be auth service.shared.login, and I will give it email and password, and of course try await. Oh, of course, sorry, I think froze. Okay, perfect. If I go to my login view, inside my login button, okay, let me check. For some reason, okay, in action, here I will call task, and here it will be try await view model dot login. Okay, perfect. I think now it's time to implement our login, and to implement it, it will be do with a try and catch to here, and here it will be catch. We will print failed to login, and we will print also the error dot localized description, and here it will be let result equals try await auth sign in with email and password. It's a function by default in Firebase, and we will give it the email and the password. Then our user.session, so to self.user session will be equals to result, yes, I think result.user, like we did in the create function. Okay, perfect. And now I will need also to fetch the current user data, and to do so I prefer not to do it in the auth service. I prefer to make a user service. So let's create a new file. It will be a Swift file. I will call it user service. It will be import swiftui, and I will also import firebase, and here it will be class user service, and first thing I will have add published var current user of type user, which is our model, which is, let me check where are our model, which is this model what we created. Okay, perfect. And we will also need static let shared equal user service, And here we will create function of fetch current user, and inside my function it will be async throws. It will also be admin actor because I need it in main view or main dispatch queue, and here it will be guard let uid equals auth current user dot uid else, of course, return. Then I will have let snapshot equal try wait firestore dot collection users dot document the path of uid and dot get document, and we will finish it with self dot current user equals try snapshot dot data as user dot self. Okay, perfect. Now if I go to my auth service here, and I can now call try wait user service dot share dot fetch current user, which is perfect. That's all we need to implement the login, but I prefer to also implement the sign out in the same time, so I will have function sign out, and in my function sign out I will have I think okay, it will be try, and to be honest I don't remember also this the syntax of Firebase because I don't really work with it in my job currently, so I tend to forget. But try auth.auth.sign out, and then of course we need self.user session to be equal to nil, and we also need to make our user service the current user nil, so we will also implement here a function reset, and inside it we will have self.current user equal nil. Okay, and here I will also call user my user service dot share dot reset. Okay, now I need to call my sign out, so I think it's inside my menu here, inside my menu view. Okay, where is my logout? Okay, here inside the button logout, all I need is user service dot ser dot, did I call it? Not I'm sorry, I apologize. I meant auth service dot share dot sign out for now, and as you probably know, that's not the best way to do it. I should implement this inside of view model, but for now I will make it this way. Later I will implement the view model also for the menu, because I forgot to implement the view model for menu. But let's check our code for now, and hopefully everything will be working perfectly. So let's run our project. As you probably know, if we go now to our tutorial app, as you can see, we are calling our root view. So it should enter the app now. It should not show us the login view. So let's wait for it. Okay, because as you know, if we go to our root view, we told him it's main tab view or login view. If it's not nil, it should be main tab view. And as you know, we created to user, it should not be nil now. Okay, perfect, it showed the app, so it's working. So let's go here and let's click on sign out. If we click on logout, we are out. That's perfect. If I close the app and rebuild it, it should now display the login view because the user session is nil. Okay, perfect again. We created in the last video a user called omar.family@gmail.com with the password of 60. If I click on login, it should now enter. Perfect again, it's working perfectly. If I close now and run it again, it should again enter because I got a session that is active. Again, perfect. The login and the sign out are working perfectly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.